Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Spartan, welcome back. I just did a little test recording, my normal 10 or 15 seconds, and fired her back up because we're going to pick up where we left off, though I have some things that I need to really get at today. I feel like I've wasted too much time now, starting to get behind. Need to really pick up the pace in what I'm doing here and get some gunpowder going. Might even talk to my buddy Darkness today. Might even get another chem lab going. Sorry, I was distracted there for a moment. Get another chem lab going. So I'm at minus 17 just to pump out that gunpowder at double speed, because that horde is going to be here before you know it. That 21-day horde, and I certainly have to get those shotgun turrets set up. Minus 17. Minus 17. Let's get this on over here like so. So we're almost on track. Day 16 right now. We have all of 16, 17. We're not, behind really, but we're close to getting there. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to finish a little bit of this. We're not going to finish it completely. I think I need to perhaps leave everything at the other base for now. Maybe even make new forges, and we could probably even make a new workbench and a new everything, a new everything, and set it up over here, and then slowly transition and bring everything back over. I have to be careful here because you see how the screen is shaking when I walk around, like right there. It can glitch you up into the terrain and kill you even, and lose your bag and everything in it. And boy, we'd be lost right now if we were to die and everything in our bag would be destroyed. Clear that out a little bit there. Who was it? There was someone that wanted me to make the ceiling 3 eyes so it didn't feel like I was a little dwarf or something. Let me go ahead and take this out here. I'm going to do just a few more things. I'm going to get another entrance set up. I'll destroy this one here, seal it off, and no, there. Oh, that almost killed me. Did you see that? That was a close one, Grand Spartan. Whoop, that there. A little bit of iron. All right. So we could take this out. We're deep enough down in here that, we'll put a concrete ceiling in it or something. Could do wood. How much wood? Yeah, a lot of wood. Just to save resources since we need the concrete for above. I could almost, if we put a floor in here though, I'm still going to be at the same elevation. See right here? Put a floor, and my head's sort of touching right there. Maybe we need to go one more up or one more down. Probably be smarter to go up. I need the stone though. I need the stone. Why not go down? How many repair kits am I sitting on? 48? Oh yeah, let's repair this sucker and get the most out of it that we can get. And let me throw this dirt out. Yeah, let's just take a second. This nice auger that we are wielding here. Gonna get ourselves. We're gonna need 6 stacks of shotgun shells for this next horde. So we're about to find out if from scratch, and I think I do have a little bit of paper, but from scratch, can I accumulate and craft 6 stacks of shotgun shells by day 21. You know, we're already into 16, so I'm gonna find out. I get a lot of things saying. We had another conversation this morning. Buddy Pronto stopped by Discord and we were chatting it up, and he was saying, you know, the only thing that holds me back on those shotgun shells is scavenging paper, finding paper at places. And I said, well, the Cracker Book headquarters, you get a lot from there. But Vamp, that plays on the server, says that he does not loot paper at all. He crafts his own. Guess he has a little tree farm over there. And let's get these frames down. Where are the frames? Are they in here? My goodness, what did you do with your frames, Grand Spartan? Did I stick them in my mini bike? I think I did. But anyway, said that he crafts his own paper with the new recipe. Pretty simple thing to do, honestly. The way it's set up now, you could make your own paper, and he's such a long ride out. He was telling me how many bones he gets per horde, and his particular base setup allows him the luxury of pretty much knifing every zombie that comes along. Now, I need to do another test, too. Maybe some of you can tell me, comments down below here. Do you get more bones from an axe later on? Is it just early game that you get more bones from an axe, or does that scale up as your mining skill scales up and you get more? Because I'm not worried at all about the rotted flesh. That's the least of my concerns. You know, a little bit of fertilizer I get, it's nice and all, but it doesn't concern me. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just concerned about the bones so I can make a crazy amount of glue. And then I could perhaps start making my own paper. Let's see. Let's just do 10 right now. And put you here, 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 and here. And just for now, we're going to stop with this. And we're going to go, while I'm here and I'm talking about it, we're going to go get ourselves everything we need for gunpowder. Now, I might start out with boulders and little piles of coal like this. But on the multiplayer server, I was able to accumulate a decent amount of, I was able to locate a mine in the burnt biome for coal. And it looked like a tremendous amount of coal in there. So eventually, you know, we'll go to the burnt biome and we'll do that. We'll pick up a bunch of it. Now, I also want to establish a mine in the desert. That's something else I want to do. I think that's going to be a key for us moving forward because sand, stone, iron, and nitrate. Also lead. I tend to get a lot of those. And that's another thing that we need to get. We need to get a lot of lead if we want to get shotgun shells and all of that. What happens if I turn on motion blur? You know, I thought about that the other day. I used to play with motion blur on. Is there still a motion blur? Simple. Boy, I had him coming up behind me. Boy, he took a swing at me. Did you see that? Huh. Yeah, we'll take it. Ow. So I don't know, a lot of things going on, a lot of things to prepare for the next horde. I told you I was talking about goofing around with the game stages file and trying to increase the difficulty. The Kramer comments and the channel regularly, watches the channel every day, and he commented that he changed his to 600 from, I think the number is not that high. It's just a fraction of that. Maybe it's 100 or 50 or something, but he changed his number to 600 for the Blood Moon and encouraged me to do the same, and I think I might. Well, the mini bike storage is full of things that we want to sell. We could just shoot by the trader real fast and dump this stuff off. Let me set up a quick waypoint. Also want to Stop by every pile of coal that I find here. At least that's one thing out of the way, so when we do find nitrate, hopefully in the desert. Hopefully in the desert. Trader right there. Quick save. Been really fortunate with these traders lately. I almost think there are too many traders in Alpha 16.3. Maybe there was the same amount in 2 and 1 as well. I don't know. But I feel like there are just too many. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And it kind of makes the game too easy. It's, why not use it? It's there. They intended for you to have it. Now the game does scale up in difficulty later on. It's not like it used to be. You let your game stages get real high, you're gonna face some massive hordes. It's gonna take all that you have to defeat those hordes. But boy, the traders are just so plentiful, and they have everything you need. Everything. You can have all of the key essential items in the first couple weeks in the game that you could need to move forward to in-game. And I don't know. I never used them in Alpha 15, and you'd be a fool not to use them now, I guess, is what I'm saying. Even though I think they might be a little too much. Some of you probably disagree, but I've had very good luck with the amount of traders that we found here on Alpha 16, 16, 1, 2, 3, even on the experimental. I remember finding a decent amount of traders. I'm going to pass on up by these coal piles now. We need to get a move on. We're already 11 minutes, 45 seconds into the episode, so I need to get going. And we come back. See a couple piles. Hard to pass them up when they're side by side like this. Really? Vulture? I'm just going to shoot you. Let you bleed out. Alright, looks like some sort of a little mine area right there. Who knows? There might be some place to mine down in there. You can take that little bunker over. Could be a bunker, too. You could use that as like a horde bunker if you fixed it up. Just right in. Almost drove into that. What is that? Is that just a random hole now? A little bit of water in there. I think I'm going to avoid that. Don't get distracted, Grand Spartan. Don't do it. Stay on your path to glory. There's another one of those. Look at that. It's another one of those bunker things. Down in that hole. Down in a hole. And there's another one over there. I was about to point with my finger, but I don't think you could see where I was pointing. Yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem at all with coal. It's going to be finding nitrate. If we could just, run around with our decent quality auger now. Maybe I need to look in upgrading the auger blade. I'll have to see what quality our blade is here. 300. Tell you what, we're going to throw that out. We're going to throw that out. I don't know why I brought those other... we know this. And we know that. We'll come back out and grab the other stuff up here in just a moment. Let me just clear out my inventory quickly here.
Put away your weapon unless
just gonna sell it all. Just like that. Just like that. And he has a military vest. That's expensive though. My goodness, that's expensive. But that's really good protection. We could have used that when we were taking on a solar cell, but I'll never use those. Someone did give me a good idea, though, to use it as a relay. Use the solar cell as a relay. That was a pretty good idea. You. Put the coal in there, and the stone, and the iron. Hazmat pants, pistol, rifle. And yes, let's go in and sell this stuff off. Wonder what my bartering is up to now.
Your weapon unless you'd like to die in my store.
I give 1926 for those. Look at that. Let's scroll through all of his items here real quick, see what he has. Well, that chess piece, what was that again? That wasn't a military, was it? It is a military. Ooh, that's real hard to pass because let's see, 73, 77. We may not even have a chess piece.
Get out of my store.
10 and 10 because it's broken. I wonder what happened. Could we sell this to him and what would he give us for it?
Damn. You
Only 20. Yeah, we'd have to repair it to make it worth his while to buy it. But yeah, that military chess piece is good. I did not realize that the military items were better than anything else. How much did he want for it again?
damn.
Did I have silly
You better have
silly
money.
guy? 14,000. That's a little too expensive for my taste. I knew I could come up with the money. We did that on the multiplayer series, or I'm sorry, the stream series, live series, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we came up with a tremendous amount of money in a short amount of time. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. So it is possible, but I think I'm going to pass on it right now. My hope is that I don't get hit at all. I can just stay up on top of my perch and let the shotgun turrets do the work. Now look at this as we're zoning into this town. Watch the stutter begin. Watch the stutter begin. We're fine out in the wilderness. We're fine anywhere, even the small towns. But we come into this new generated 16.3 RWG, the way the cities are put together now. Puts a huge burden or something. But the FPS, I think, are fine. It's just... I don't know. This is a weird stutter. It was brought to my attention about 7 or 8, 10 episodes ago. And I really started paying attention because I, have this equipment here now. And it's fully capable of running this thing at, 4K if I wanted to play it. But it's really frustrating that I can't get rid of that. And I don't think it's the machine. I think it's the game itself. I don't know of a way to fix that right now. But it just is what it is. We'll get out of the city soon enough, and then we won't have this issue any longer. We should be good once we get out of here. Take everything out of the bike. That's good. What's good, y'all? Take this and that. Probably should. There's a little bit of coal right there. Probably should take the concrete or leave it in the mini bike. I should have left it over at the base since that's where we're going to be using it. We're not going to use that over here. Aloe's looking good. Probably another day or so we'll be able to harvest that. Make ourselves some bandages since we are low. Also need to figure out, but make some first aid kits. That's another thing I need to do. It ran out of wood. Did not pay attention to that last time. Goodness. Ran out of wood, and I was trying to get as much glass as I could. Now, 171 is going to have to do. What do we need to do here? Let's stick our raw resources up quickly here. See what we're left with. Well, we have a stack of 6,000 plus a little of coal, and that's good. Put... you and there. My little man in the game is hungry. My goodness, that's not very often that my little man is hungry. Well, you know what I have to fix that? Right here, folks. Little meat stew. Oh, yeah. Tastes good. Tastes good. Let's see. I need to go ahead and get some of this pumping out right now. Gunpowder. Before I kick it in, let's look at our gunsmithing. I hate to put so many points in something like that, but this early, But we really need to cut down the time as much as we possibly can to get this done. You know what else I don't have any? Electric wire relays. Can't make those. Okay, I have shotgun shells. And yeah, we can make machetes and sell to the guy. But let's get it going and see how long it's going to take. 31 minutes for 1800. So we're good on coal. We have almost a full stack of that. We need nitrate. We need nitrate now. I think I'm going to head to the desert. May as well. Let's do a sort. Had my wood frames in the inventory the whole time, and I was just looking straight at it, folks. I drank a cup of coffee tonight, but it didn't do much for me. As you can see, I'm struggling here. Okay. Grab up our gas cans. We're going to need about that amount. A little bit more pumping out, but we're about to get some oil shale as well. We have 2 shotgun turrets. We have a generator. And we're going to need to wrench some cars. Have my wrench in the bike. Make sure 69 minutes. Going to take 31, so we have more than enough wood. I knew that I would. It's awful. Check my bike and make sure I don't have a bunch of spaces filled in here that do not need to be. What are you doing creeping up on me, gal? You better step on back. You know what's good. There's Farmer Fred over there. Okay, 20,000, nice. Well, let's hit it. I'm gonna stick these on my belt in case I die. Those are pretty precious to me right now. So we explored not too long ago this light-colored desert. That's where we're headed to. Looks like we're gonna have to head across the bridge there, shoot on over, and get it. Get to it. Something much needed, long time awaited here. Get this done, go to the desert, get ourselves a little bit more oil shale, a lot of iron, and hopefully lead and nitrate. I'm almost hoping for, lead and nitrate before anything else, of course, but we're going to have to pump out a massive amount of buckshot. We're going to have to pump out a... Did you see how that was all blocky? That was kind of crazy looking. I was expecting to roll up on it. And there's a bank, too. Someone told me if I go to the bank, you get a lot of gun parts from there out of the safes. And we do have an auger. We have the key to the safe now. So we can just zoop right up in there. What kind of stores are these along the strip here? Check them out and see. Saloon, the popping pills, and the shotgun Messiah. We haven't been to the shotgun Messiah in a while. Let's just drop by and grab a couple crates here, see what's in there. Money. Oh, cheerleader. Ow. I didn't think he was going to hit me the way he was jumping up and down like that, acting all silly. Oh, he had oil. It's hard to pass up on that when you need those repair kits. Yeah, a barrel and a part in the other one. Ooh, biker guy. Biker guy. What you got, Mr. Biker guy? Usually bikers have the good stuff. Man, he's tough. A little machete action. Guess we could combine that with ours. Yeah. I know we're making it, but that's only 5. That's a wasted slot of inventory space. Oh, it's a Hawaiian. Man, look at him chew through those blocks. Chewing through it like a blueberry pie. Kind of wanted to kill him so he's not destroying our store. Oh, he went down. How did he go down like that? Do you see that? Oh, there's a wandering horde. Wandering horde. We're going this way, folks. Probably need to go... Deer! Yeah, need to kill that deer. Sorry, Mr. Deer. I don't even know if I have a knife to skin this guy with. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. 2 swipes of the knife. And 9 meat. Alright, let's get that and that and that and you and this and maybe even that in there. Or take another can of gas and stick that in there because we're going to need all that gas. Well, some of you may want to skip forward here in just a moment if you don't like mining. Of course, we're going to chew through this in record time. You're about to watch the Grand Spartan go Tasmanian Devil on this desert over here because I certainly want to get through it as quickly as I can, not waste any time, and just maybe we can drill right into a deposit, a nitrate deposit, and a lead deposit. Yeah, everything else is just a bonus. Oil shale, iron, stone, sand, whatever it is. But the nitrate and the lead had a lot of fortune on the server, multiplayer server, with nitrate and lead in the desert. And if you're looking for nitrate and you're looking for lead, may not be an easier place to find it than going to the desert, because it's just a one click of the auger or your shovel or whatever to dig through the sandstone, and you can clear that out quickly, make it to bedrock. Of course, we're not going to go all the way to bedrock. We're just going to go about 30 down, something like that, minus 30, whatever that ends up being. We'll get to about minus 30 or 33, somewhere in that range, and then we'll start branching out. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to plant some yucca. Scoop some of that up while we're out here. I don't know. We shall see. Boy, there's just not enough time in each episode, you know? I really should do what a lot of other YouTubers do and just condense the heck out of the videos and mush them all together and cover like 3 days in 20 minutes or something, but no, I kind of like to share everything. I kind of like to share everything that I do. I enjoy that format. Jump off the bike again. So we are in the light colored part of the desert currently. And we are going to stop right up here and maybe turn around. Let's get our wood frames on us here. Look at how easy that is, like cutting through hot butter. The old augerooski. Oh, goofed up right there. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, that's all right, mama. Let's check our elevation. We are at minus 26 already. And there's the level. Knew that was coming. Doesn't take many clicks of the old auger to pick up a level here on Alpha 16. So we're at 34. Go ahead and branch out here a little bit. See what I see. If anything, we're going to get a lot of sand and stone and some levels. If we don't get anything else, we'll go for a little ways here We'll stop and turn around if I don't hit anything soon. Oh, what do we have here? Oil shale. All right, all right. That's a sign that maybe there's more somewhere around nearby. A little iron. Little refuel. Well, not what I was hoping to run into immediately. It may work, though. We may end up putting a chest over here somewhere and just collecting the resources. I think I'm going to keep going. I'll scoop up a few more resources here, but I think I'm going to keep going and try to find a pocket of lead or nitrate. We're going to pump out a lot of buckshot. I need 2 workbenches and I need 2 chem labs. That's what I need. In order to get this done at any rate, you know, quickly, I need to double up on those. So let's stop with that. Same thing there, just more oil shale. Looks like there's a pretty good deposit of all that right here. So we know where to go to get that now if we need some oil shale. Right here, oil shale and iron. All that we probably could ever use in the game. Oh, look at what I just found. Look at it. In all its glory. The nitrate. We have found the nitrate. Hopefully it's not just a tease. A little couple pieces of it or something. You know, hopefully we'll be able to find 8,000 of it in one spot. Might even have to dig down a bit. I don't know. I was digging above me first to make sure I didn't need to go up to get it up here. Let's check my inventory. Okay, there's plenty of room in the inventory. Plenty of gas still. We have some gas in the mini bike. Plus we have barrels in the mini bike, so we're good on gas. Repair kits, we're good on those as well. Already 491 nitrate, just those couple little nodes that I picked at. Pretty decent amount. If we had a better quality blade on our auger, we'd certainly be slurping it up. You're not too concerned about getting the levels. Now that we have all of the essentials, not very concerned about more levels. That's just going to kind of drag us down, honestly, getting more levels at this point, making our game stages higher. But we want to see a good horde. We do want to see a good horde. Let's check our game stages. We are at 259. All right. May not matter here soon if I figure out that XML file and I'm able to manipulate it the way that I think that I can. We'll see big, massive hordes, even at, what, 300, 400 game stage or something like that. We'll be able to see. Like I said, Kramer said he set his to 600. The Blood Moon spawn. So maybe we do that. Right now, currently, the Blood Moon spawn's set to 150, but then the game stages file, you're limited to that, and I don't even know what those numbers are for the game stage that I'm at, but I know it's a lot lower than I would like for it to be. I'd love to see the zombies come right through the night to 4 a.m. And a lot of them. A lot of them. You know, if you've watched my other videos, you've seen how many I have coming at us on the server. But that's after high game stages. You know, I'm usually about 4, 5, 6, 7,000 game stage or whatever it is, crazy number that I'm at. I'd love to be able to see that early game. How much nitrate are we up to? 1351. Still have a lot to go to get to where we need to be. Lead would also be a beautiful thing to come by. Do we have any forest biomes? Do we have any forest biomes? Maybe we hop on the bike and ride over that airdrop in a minute. Because there's a little tiny forest biome there and a little tiny one there. Maybe that's enough for us to pick at the lead nodes. Get enough to make buckshot. But I'm still thinking I need a couple workbenches. I need a couple... Oh, look at all that. A couple of everything. Couple concrete mixers. Couple more forges. Couple. Oh, like a turkey. Goodness. Give me that nitrate. Give me that nitrate. My goodness, it almost sounded like a turkey in the game. Did you hear that noise? That what was that? Well, you saw how easy the coal was to come by. Now, if we could pool up a couple stacks of nitrate, we'll go gather up just as much, an equivalent amount of coal. How are we doing on inventory space? Still good there. Still good there. And not going to say it can't happen. I'm sure it can. I know it will. But I've not had a collapse yet in a desert. And I just go crazy. I just point this thing in whatever direction. And wherever the resources are at, that's where I go. And I've not had a collapse yet. Hopefully we don't have one here. I'd hate to lose all the things I just mined. Looks like a decent amount of this nitrate above me as well. Maybe I need to build myself up with some frames and get up here at it. Or just dig at an angle. Like I am right here. Let's see what level we're at. We're at minus 34. Didn't I tell you about 33 or so? And here we are, 34. And this is where the nitrate is located. So there you go, folks. You know, I always go about 33 and then go from there and see what what I get. But perfect example of going to about 33. And that looks like the level. Where are we at right now? Minus 33. Look at that. Minus 33. And it's perfect height. Perfect height to get the nitrate. Had good success that way for the past couple alphas. Around that level seems to be the magic number that you see first signs of resources. The good resources, at least. Yeah, hopefully this glue holding the sand together holds it together a little bit longer until we can get out of here, because we might even have to dig a new entrance, because I don't know if I can find my way out after I've dug this maze. Follow the resources. That's all you have to do. Follow the resources, Grant Spartan. All right, our second repair. Not bad. And we're not going to be over here much longer. Yeah. Get it, boy. Get it. Give me that nitrate. Another level. My goodness, we're going to be in for a long night at the Horde. What is our game stage up to now? What were we just at? I guess you all can... Oh, whoa! Don't do that, Grand Spartan. Don't throw it on the ground. Game stage. We were at 259. Now we're at 273. Just that fast. It's going up quickly, folks. And how much nitrate? 5,003. That might be a good place for us to stop. We still need stone. We've not done much on the side of stone, getting stone. We have almost 2 stacks of stone. Let's do a sword here so we get everything pooled together. Good bit of iron. Couple more stacks of oil shale. We're never going to run out of gas. That's always the least of my concerns on this game's gas. You know, gas for as long as you want to use it. Might even look into making gas and selling it to the trader or something. I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably be easier just to make concrete eventually and sell it. Yeah, you can make it so quickly, especially if you had 2. Oh, look at this. What is this? Silver? Silver and gold. Silver and gold. What was that? Diamonds! 7 diamonds. 7,807 and 1487 of silver. Man, I feel like I'm playing Minecraft or something. You know, a little bit of diamonds. I don't know if they have silver on Minecraft, but... Look at all that nitrate down there. My goodness. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're almost done here. It's like I see a little bit of nitrate and I just want to go for it. Want to get it. Don't want to leave until I have it all. I want it all. I want it now. However that song goes. Oh yeah, it just continues to go on down. Continues to go on down. Alright, well let's call it right there for the nitrate. Pick any little that I see at the top of the surface here, and then... What a hole that I have created here. My goodness, I think this is the way out though, if I'm not mistaken. What do we end up with? 6,200 nitrate. What a good place for it though, you know? Looks like it's still a good bit, because we were only at minus 33, go all the way down to 57. Who knows? It may go all the way to bedrock. So that might be the place for nitrate for us. Until we pick it dry, we'll just stay right here, and then we'll dig a different direction. We'll find more. One thing that I'm short on now is going to be lead. I say we go over to... Well, we're going to stop by the base first. Ow. Don't you do it. Oh, I'm bleeding. Let's get a bandage. Do I have a bandage on me? I don't want to use a first aid kit. I was going to look at the map, but zombies aren't going to allow me to do that. I'm going to ride up here to this airdrop real fast. We have some inventory slots. I may as well scoop it up real fast. Get up on top of the hill. Looks like it may be close to the top of the hill. And then we'll be able to take a look over the hill. I think I have any yucca back at the base, and there's a big group of it right here. And we can get that planted. Maybe after we do the aloe or something, we'll plant that. I think I'll just ride over this piece of wood for a while. Yeah, I changed up the OBS settings again today. After I found out that YouTube compresses your video down to a 20K bit rate, and I lost a little bit of desire to try to fight that thing and get it all dialed in best I could. So I just went with some default settings today because I didn't feel like goofing with it. Yesterday's episode was awful, awful quality, and I apologize. I'm not even worried about taking those to sell them. We're going to have plenty of stuff to sell eventually. Let's ride on up here, though. Well, there's plains. But we really want to find... hopefully that road attaches somewhere and goes across the water. I really want to find a forest biome to get the most. You know what? Right back here... Let's pick this real quick and see what it is. It's just iron. Yeah, because we'll go that route if I need to. For lead, just a massive amount of lead since we can pump out the gunpowder. Lead is the only thing we're short on now. That looks like plains all the way across. And this is the city that we've been to. Yeah. That's what that is. City that we've already explored. Same thing there. Nothing but iron. Nothing but iron. Oh, does that river end right there? Or is it just a generation? Might be. It's just not generating. from a distance. Same thing there. It's nothing but iron. You know what I mean? Looks like the river ends right there, but I don't think it does. Maybe it does. There's chicken. Chicken. Now that's coal right there. And iron right there. Coal there, iron there. Coal there. And coal there. Maybe we do this little number right here. And we'll mark it coal. It's cold out here, y'all. All right, well, some boulders out here, but we need to go on the hunt for lead. I think Glimpse said that, the hunt for lead October. Let's shoot back by the house, back by the base, drop off our resources here, top everything off, and then go boulder picking. I don't have much time left in today's episode before we have to call it. You know, I keep driving over all of this gravel and wanted to stop and pick at it just to see if I get lead at one of them. The little sound of the auger loading as I'm riding. Now that's the last piece of the puzzle. Once we get that, we can get another forge going and smelt that stuff down. Passed up on a little bit of lead here and there throughout the Let's Play. Not enough to amount to anything. I need thousands and thousands of it. The couple hundred or so that I may have been able to accumulate by this point wouldn't touch what I need. What we're going to want to do is be able to make enough for this upcoming horde for 2 shotgun turrets, and then by the next horde already have enough for 4, and then for 8 after that. So we're going to have to step it up every time. We're going to have to double the production. So hopefully we get enough. Here comes that silly stutter again. What's our inventory looking like? Oh, it's full. It's completely full. This our little house? Is this it? This is not it. I always get confused with that. All these buildings look the same. I am confused. It's not hard to do. Tallow is not ready. Almost ready. It'll be ready soon. I think because we don't spend much time over here, the screamers aren't as likely to hit us. 1947 lead. Let's go ahead and get that kicking. We're also going to get some more. Let's do... Oh! Don't throw those on the floor, Spartan. Put that in there, and you, and you. And we'll plant those 18 yucca here at some point. I'm going to put those back in the bike. Let's do a sort. Grab our lead. Since this one has a lot of clay in it, why don't we just stick that up in there? Scoop out my wood real fast. Turn it on. Turn it on. We'll stick that in there. Cement, 1658. Same thing in this one. 1622. We're going to take out whatever we can here. And... didn't I have some more? Yeah. Make another 1851. Take that out of there. Stick it in here. Do that. We're going to have one episode, and I'm just going to collect the resources where we just go over and build on that base. Just build, 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 build. And I should be able to get it done in an episode. is all it should take me to complete that. Well, right now, I'm just going to work at nighttime. I don't mind. I don't mind going out at night and augering things. We'll be fine. We have a spike club. Difficulty is turned up on here, but we're going to make it work regardless. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get beer on our belts. That way, in case we had to, we could pop a beer and run for it. Pop a beer. Check the mini bike here. We're going to take this stuff inside. Oh, that's okay. Take this stuff inside with us. Also going to need to think about wrenching cars soon. I think the one green engine and a couple little brown engines should be enough for 2 shotgun turrets. Shotgun turrets don't take a whole lot. But, of course, then we're going to go to 4. And then after that, we're going to have to really step it up to go to 8. You know what? No. That hunting knife is going to be much better. I got to have a new exit from our base. How about that? Zombie must have knocked that out. Must have been a screamer. A screamer. Well, right over there is the forest. There's our American Zombie Warrior. The 7th episode right there. Where we took on the horde with all the spikes. Oh my goodness, look at all the boulders in that wasteland area. Worse. Oh, that's kind of not wasteland, is it? Almost wasteland. You're just going to see me go all Tasmanian devil here to try to wrap this thing up and get all we can get in the time we have to get it. Yeah, it's a tiny little area of forest here. There's not much to it. Trying to hunt for clusters. I don't want to waste our time with little individual boulders. Ugh, another level. Early game, you're hoping for those, right? And now 280. Before you know it, we're going to look up there and it's going to be 500. So, tiny bit more forest biome here, and then we can go across the bridge and see what's over there. All right, there's where we scooped up all of the clay. That's a nice little pocket of them. Nice. That should be enough to, make some buckshot out of. Did we just... I wasn't even paying attention to what came up on the bottom. Did I just hit another level? Picking at these boulders? My goodness. 601. Boy, that's not a large number at all. What I was hoping is in the forest biome, we see these boulders and we come across little pockets of lead on top, little nodes. Right here, I see something. It looks like lead. This is what I was really hoping for. So we are at 682. Now we are at 960. So that's the way to get it. If you can find those little pockets, I know I could possibly have even driven by a few that were just out of visual range, but this is why I was picking the forest biome. Most commonly, you'll find it here. There looks like a big pile of it over there. Maybe not a big pile, but a pile nonetheless. $12.33. Few boulders over there I see. And another one straight ahead, another pocket straight ahead. Well, a good thing about this is, though, you're getting a little bit of everything. You know, that's the great thing about the boulders. We can just pile on even more coal, more nitrate, more iron, more stone, all the essentials while we get the lead. I see 2 piles over there. 1 pile straight ahead. 3 piles. So there are 4 that I knew of in the immediate area here. Another level, my goodness. We're gonna be cap level in about 5 minutes, folks. Keep going at this rate. Well, this is good for now. This is gonna hold us over right now, but in the future, we're gonna have to find it underground. We're gonna have to go underground to find lead. Boy, it's almost impossible to see with the headlight on. It's almost impossible to see these little pockets of lead. Almost 2,200. A lot of boulders right there. $26.15. Boy, that's not a lot. We had almost that much in our storage just from picking some here or there. A pretty good sized forest biome, though. I'm surprised. I didn't think it was this large. I thought it was just a little small area, but we're lucky. We're very fortunate that it is as large as it is. How much other stuff did we pick up so far? Almost 1,000 of the rest of the resources. Let's go ahead and repair this. We can. It takes fewer clicks to get what we're gonna get. Oh yeah, look at that. Just dissolve those things like salt on a slug. Oh, there's another one. Well, I could almost use the second forge for this now, too, for the buckshot. But we need more clay. Guess I could go and get some more clay. Some of these are deceiving. They look larger than what they really are. Oh, dear. Oh. Where you going, dear? Oh, you're not going anywhere. You're going in my belly. That's where you're going. Looks like you have a little zombie buddy over here charging me. Come here, boy. All right. Break out my knife. 2 swipes. Done. Good stuff. Well, we won't stop again unless I spot another clay or another node. Let's look at the map. Yeah, decent size there. Decent size. Right next to where we're at, too. I had no idea it was this large. I thought I had explored some of this before. But enough to get us by, I think, for this horde. We'll certainly have enough. Have all these boulders out here to pick at as well. For a little resource or two here or there. Let's shoot back to the house. Head on back to the crib. And get this smelting away. Boy, like I said, I could use a double of everything now. 2 lead forges, 2 chem labs, 2 workbenches, 2 of everything. Just pump, pump, pump it out. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Almost back. Well, we did that all in kind of record time. I know it didn't seem like we did a lot today, but we did kind of get some good things done, some important things done. Oh, I'm hearing the, it sounded like the crackle of the burning zombie, but it was actually the forges burning inside the building there. Yep, one more day and that should be done. Make a few more bandages to kind of hold us over. And then I'll look into making some. You know, we could probably even go up a little bit more. We're going to go up one more in weaponsmithing, that's for sure. Maybe throw another level or 2 at gunsmithing. Let's cancel this. Let's go here. Just like that. All right, so the time has been reduced drastically. Let's take that and do the same thing, gunpowder. And maybe next episode I'll do that. We're running out of time now, 70 minutes, my goodness. But we'll take a look at making a second chem lab, a second workstation, and let's go ahead and stick all that in there. Let's get the buckshot pumping out there, 242, which is not a lot at all, but hopefully by the time all this smelts down, you know, we'll have enough to make a decent amount. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'll do a little bit of inventory sorting before our next episode, you know, run off an hour or two kind of throughout the night and see what we're left with. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all tomorrow.